Hey everyone, I'm the Bearded Xeno, and yeah, we're back to video game reviews here on ClickFinks Entertainment. It's been a while since we've done one. Last one was the Order 1886, if I do believe. Just hasn't been a while since we've actually found one that was worth reviewing. Have been buying too many games myself lately. But this one is very special to me, and it's big holiday season's kicking up, so I figured time to get back to video games. And that is Gears of War Ultimate Edition for Xbox One. This game means a lot to me because Gears of War was the first game that I ever played on my 360. Back in February 2007, when I first got my 360, it was the first game that I ever played and beat on my 360. And I've since played the campaign over 20 times. This is probably my 21st playing through it again. And I gotta say, it's even more amazing now, especially with the changes that they've made to the mechanics. Very slight. It's still very much Gears of War 1, but the changes that they made were very welcome, I think. And the big thing that they added to this was the PC exclusive missions. Oh, man, they are amazing. It was just so awesome to have this hole in my Gears of War life filled thanks to this game. Those missions from Act 5 were worth the price of admission alone just so I could experience that, because I never got to play a Gears of War PC version and it's pretty much hard to find. Discontinued because Games for Windows Live, so this was just the best option to play it, and it was amazing. That was amazing fulfillment for me to be able to finally play those. I've been longing to play those since like 2007 or 8, whenever the PC version came out. I want to say 2007. The other big obvious noticeable change is the graphics, and they are amazing. This game looks better than the original does with nostalgia goggles. To me. Like, you know how when you're playing a certain remaster, you know, like Halo 2 Anniversary, we'll take that for example. You're looking at this like, well, this doesn't look too great. I mean, this is what I remember it looking like, and you hit the back button and you switch to the original version, and you're like, oh, buddy, this thing has came a long way. That's what Halo 2 Anniversary is like. It's like what you remember the game being back in 2004. However, this is not like that. It's better. It looks better. For all intents and purposes, it's still the same game with a new lick of paint, but it is just amazing. I love it. I really love it. And playing it with the Xbox One controller is just amazing. Controls like butter. And they also completely redid all the cutscenes, and they are amazing. They are beautiful, well designed. They just completely redesigned them from the ground up, reanimated them, added so many new little segments and little bitty ticks to the cutscenes that just make them so much better. Seriously, I can't express how well this remaster is. This isn't just some stupid 1080p 60 FPS bump. This goes beyond that. This is a true remaster, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So if you're a Gears of War fan like I am, you should absolutely pick it up on the campaign alone. However, there is no co-op mode. There is co-op campaign, but there is no co-op mode. No Horde whatsoever in this. Very understandable, because this is the first game. You wouldn't expect them to add Horde into the first game. I kind of wish they had, though. I mean, I feel like if they had added Horde into this, they could have charged $60 for this, no problem. But the fact that this campaign is literally only $40, and it comes with the remastered multiplayer, which I will touch on in a second, is just fantastic. And not only is it a nostalgia watch for Gears of War fans, it is also the perfect way for newcomers to be introduced to the franchise by playing the original at the best that it's ever been here on Xbox One. This is also coming to PC, so if you are a PC gamer and you want to try Gears of War, I should just do it. I wait and see how the port is first before you dive in, maybe check out some reviews. I mean, it is Microsoft. I don't think they're going to fuck it up as bad as... Let's be honest, this is going to be their first big push to get games on PC now, so we'll see. Hopefully you guys support it, and hopefully you enjoy it. But at least it is coming to more people who can actually play it now, so that's great. So definitely be on the lookout for that PC version whenever it does come out, but right now this is just the reviewed Xbox One version, and I love it. I really do. I think if you have an Xbox One, this should be in your library, whether or not you are nostalgic for the game or not. Either way, this is an essential Xbox One title, in my opinion. And it's a remaster. That's strange. Normally I say remasters are totally skippable, but not this one. This one you totally gotta have and own, because it is just amazing. Now we're moving on to the multiplayer. And this is the crutch of the game for me. I am not completely happy with this multiplayer. On one hand, it is exactly the way you remember Gears 1 playing, which for some people that might be an amazing thing, but for me, no. I never liked Gears 1 multiplayer. I thought it was too slow. I thought it was just too ugh. This, I don't know. It's a strange cross mix between Gears 3 and the first Gears, and for me, it didn't work. I was hoping this would just be straight up Gears 3 multiplayer plot on the original Gears 1 maps, and there you go. That's what I was hoping it would be, because for me, Gears 3 multiplayer is just about the damn best thing you could ever have in this series. It is amazing. I love Gears 3 multiplayer. Gears 1 multiplayer, I don't like. It encourages the community to be at their worst, and I'll get to that in a second, but this multiplayer just did not hit it with me. I'm in love with the campaign, but the multiplayer, not so much. I didn't bring the bot system from Gears 3 into this, so that's kind of a bummer, especially for newcomers who need to get used to the mechanics, need to get used to how to play multiplayer. They're just going to end up diving in with the best of the best, and all these Gears of War players who have been playing as long as I have, and they're just going to get destroyed, and they're never going to return to the series again because they're going to have terrible memories of this multiplayer. Now I got to talk about the community, and the community is just the worst thing ever. I fucking hate this Gears of War community. I do. There are some amazing people that I've met inside this community. Talked on the forums a couple years ago. Amazing people. Especially the people who know Epic, who run a lot of streams and stuff like that. All those people are great. I'm talking about the average Gears of War player. You are a fucking dick. And I've done it too. We've all done it. But I've tended to grown out of it because I've realized how childish it is and how stupid it is. But this community is one of the most hostile and just horrible groups of players I've ever had the displeasure of playing against. I always turn voice chat off. I never, ever deal with voice chat because I can at least stand the game that way. What I hate is when you have the so-called rapes, when you have somebody down, when they get up in front of you and you just basically hunch their head while they're down, and then as they're about to get back up, you headshot them. That is horrible. That is poor sportsmanship. One of the worst parts about this game, and it's just completely encouraged with Gears 1, and that's why I hate Gears 1. I've only played 3 multiplayer matches so far, and the video you are seeing is from my 3rd one, and this group of players were just horrible. I didn't hear the voice chat, but I'm pretty sure their voice chat was just god awful and X-rated. I get rowdy when I play my games. Okay, I do. Who doesn't? But something about Gears of War just brings out the worst in people, and this needs to be addressed by somewhere, somehow. This needs to be addressed. No multiplayer pisses people off more than Gears of War, and this hardens me. For me, Gears of War 3 was perfect, and I never liked Gears 1 because that community was so hostile back then. If you weren't the best of the best, then you were just utter shit, and they would talk you down, berate you, rape you when you were down, treat you like utter dog shit. I don't like that in my multiplayer games. I don't like that, period. It's just not fun. Gears needs to be fun. Games need to be fun. You don't need to feel like an utter piece of dog shit because some idiot on the team started to dominate you and decided to do that. That's just, I don't know. I can't support that. I have to call it out. I have to call bullshit. This is terrible. And for all you newcomers coming to this, you have to know this multiplayer will kick your ass. This is the Dark Souls multiplayer, and it's not because of the game. It's because of the community, and that's sad. That's sad. Otherwise, the gameplay is okay. It's still pretty slow for me, but it's this community. I can't stand this community. It's terrible. It's terrible. This game brings out the worst in people. It really does. The few times that I've been in voice chatting Gears of War over my gaming career, it has just been abysmal. It has been abysmal. And it's just this game. This game will bring out the worst in people. And I hate that. I really do. Because this is one of my favorite franchises. I love this multiplayer. But I don't think I'm going to play it anymore because of this community. This community is just terrible. It really is. Poor sportsmanship and just undecent. I'm going to let this gameplay play in the background, the whole gameplay clip. And I want you to see how this enemy team treats these people, especially there at the very end. That is just terrible. It's terrible. I hate this. I hate that this exists in one of my favorite franchises. I really do. This needs to stop. This needs to stop now. The Coalition, if you're listening to this, please fix this. Rod Ferguson, if you're listening to this, please fix this. Do something about this. Issue a PSA to the community, because this is what kills a game's community. It's what keeps it from growing. That's why Gears of War has never really grown or taken off, because the players are so aggressive, because they are so hateful. And this has really ruined the game for me. It really has. I can't play this multiplayer. I can't. I'm not. No. I had plans of playing this multiplayer forever, just non-stop playing this multiplayer, and I don't think I'm ever going to touch it again because this community is just that bad. I hate them. I hate this community, and I no longer want to be a part of it. So overall, for Gears of War Ultimate Edition, the campaign is amazing. It is a nostalgia watch. It is worth getting the game alone, but the multiplayer, unless you're the best of the best and you can deal with people being utter assholes, stay away. Just stay away from the multiplayer. If you're a new player, stay away. Just stay away. You will regret playing this multiplayer. Gears of War is better than this. The community is even more better than this. They should be better than this. They should be decent human beings and not like this. This is abysmal. This is piss poor. This should not happen. Period. Anyways, I'm the Beer Zero for Clicking Fingers Entertainment. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video.
Target my mark!
What kind of pathetic, lily-livered, panty-waist bullshit was that? You're not soldiers, you're a bunch of meter maids.